Last week we talked about how God has a plan and it's a process in which love activates a new life when we fall down where the cross is. But I know some of you think, Nick, I'm too far to be reached. And if that's the case, let me tell you the story of one of the greatest men who's ever preached. See, there once was a man named Saul, and he was a Pharisee. He followed traditions and laws and practiced religious ceremonies. And among the Pharisees, they had this certain notion that Jesus wasn't the Messiah, and that he was a guy just stirring up commotion. Now, Saul took this extremely serious. In fact, he made it his own mission to look for, torture, and kill every born-again Christian. Saul went on killing Christians for years. He had no remorse until on his way to Damascus, he was blinded and fell off his horse. And he said, Saul, why are you persecuting me? And Saul said, who are you, Lord? He said, I'm Jesus, the one that you're persecuting. So then God said, go into the city and I will tell you what to do. Saul healed for 3 days until he finally came to. So God sent a man named Ananias to restore Saul's vision and to tell him he had the Holy Spirit, so Saul's hate fled in remission. Then Saul went and met up with the apostles. He became Paul, the disciple. He started preaching the gospel and wrote half of the Bible. Funny, you know, how we think we're too far gone, but Paul's story is to show that that thinking is all wrong. You see, our God is a God of love, but he's also a God of transformation. He took a murderer's life and used it to spread the gospel to an entire nation. Imagine seeing Paul inside of the synagogues preaching and telling yourself, this is the same guy who would kill people for the same things he was teaching. So don't doubt yourself. Don't let the enemy get inside of your head. Tell you lies like you're too far gone or you're spiritually dead. See, our lives are like these tracks. They all head into a direction. And you can experience life through Jesus' resurrection.